Okay, I've spent almost half a day trying to figure out inverse kinematics in Flash. They make it look so simple in all the tutorials that I've ever seen, but it's a lot more difficult than it looks. So I thought I would save people a lot of time because I've spent the time to figure it out and show you guys how it works. First of all, this is just a kind of a snapshot from Adobe Help that shows how skeletons work. This skeleton is drawn. There's two kinds of doing inverse kinematics. One is putting bones inside a shape like you would those rubber toys that have wires going through them. That's one way to do it, where you can actually transform a vector shape using this, which this depicts here. The other way, which is probably way more used, is having different movie clips, for the thigh, for the shin, for the foot, for the arms, for the head, and then getting them all to work together. That's what I'm working on. So there are two different ways of doing inverse kinematics. So I'm going to show the second way, where you're animating different movie clips as part of a body. So I'm going to close this browser window, go to Photoshop. Photoshop, I just have a picture of Chris Paul, and he's broken down into layers. I can turn off the different pieces. I have different pieces for his facial expressions, which are, there's his face, opening and closing his mouth, his eyebrows, and his eyelids opening and closing. But these are all the different parts of his body that I'm going to animate using inverse kinematics in Flash. So now I'm going to switch over to Flash, and this is, I'm inside of Flash CS4, and I have him open on the stage, and I put him inside of a movie clip. And if I go up to the selection tool, there we go. So this is, I brought everything into Flash, into layers. If you open up his face, you can see there's different layers for his eyebrows up here, for his eyelids, for his closed mouth, and his open mouth. So when I run this, you can see, you probably can't see very well because it's so small, but he's, tilting his head slightly left and right here and there, blinking his eyes. He smiles, opens and closes his mouth, his lips a few times. So I'm going to try and animate all of his body, and that's what's in the next video.